and Social Services. We're here at the county building in Hilo. Today's February 4th, 2014, and the time is approximately 1:35. And I'd like to remind everybody to please turn off their cell phones. And I'm calling this meeting to order. To my right, we have Councilmember Ilagan, Councilmember Kern, Councilmember Kanuha. To my left, I think Councilmember Onishi is here, but he may be late. I have Councilmember Willie, Councilmember Poindexter, Councilmember Ford, Chair Yoshimoto, and myself. I'm the chair of this committee, Karen Yao. So welcome everybody again. And at this time, I'll take statements from the public on items on the agenda. And we don't have anyone here in Hilo to testify, but I'll just check with the outer sites real quick. Anyone in Waimea?
Aloha, Chair. No one here in Waimea.
Thank you. Is there anyone in Kohala?
Good afternoon, Chair. No, we do not have testifiers for your committee.
Thank you. Is there anybody in the Kona office?
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. We have no testifiers for your committee this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone in Ka'u?
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. We have no testifiers here in Ka'u.
Thank you. Is there anyone in the Kohala office?
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. There are no testifiers here in Pahoa.
Okay, thank you very much. I think one more time, I don't think I have any testifiers here in Hilo. No? Okay, thank you. Then we're going to move on to the order of resolutions. Mr. Clerk, can you please read in Resolution 281-14?
Resolution 281-14 authorizes the exemption of certain code requirements pursuant to Section 201H-38 and Section 46-15 of the Hawaii Rise statutes for the West Hawaii Senior Living in North Kona, Hawaii, covered by tax map key 7-5-017:005. Request exemption from certain application fees, the grubbing permit, the use permit, certain zoning code requirements, and certain conditions in Ordinance 06-78 to reduce the cost of constructing 147 affordable housing units proposed by the West Hawaii Health LLC. Reference Communication 630, introduced by Ms. Eoff.
Thank you. A motion to approve?
So move to approve resolution 281-14.
Thank you. It's been moved by Mr. Kanuha and seconded by Ms. Ford. Council members, we've received a communication from Director Arnett from Housing, and I'd like to ask him to give us a couple comments on it this morning.
Aloha, Council members. Stephen Arnett, the Director of Housing for Community Development. We would like to ask that this particular resolution be postponed until the next committee meeting, which I believe is on the 18th of February. We have met with the department heads as well as the developer, and everybody's in agreement that this particular resolution as it stands right now is not in the form that we would like to have it be, nor are the list of exemptions fully vetted, and as a consequence we request that this particular resolution be postponed for 2 weeks.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Move to postpone resolution 281-14 to February 18th.
Thank you very much. It's been moved by Mr. Curtin and seconded by Mr. Kanuha to postpone this resolution until February 18th. The meeting will be held in Kona. Can I take a voice vote, please? Or was there any discussion, council members? Okay, seeing none. Voice vote. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion is carried.
Thank you.
Mr. Clerk, can you please read in the next item, it's resolution 189.
Bill 189 amends Chapter 11 of the Hawaii County Code 1983, 2005 edition as amended relating to affordable housing policy. Adds donations of furnished lots and infrastructure to the density bonus entitlement for any project subject to an affordable housing requirement. Reference Communication 627, introduced by Ms. Young.
Can I have a motion, please?
Move to approve Bill 189. Second.
Moved by Mr. Kanuha, second by Mr. Kern. I'm going to ask Mr. Arnett to give us an overview of this request.
Okay, in the past, we have, what this particular bill does, it gives us the opportunity to receive finished lots that have infrastructure along with it. By that I mean lots that have roads, streets, curbs, utilities, et cetera, that we can accept in the form of the affordable housing requirement. This, to me, is something that is needed, and I fully support and approve of this particular ordinance.
Thank you, Mr. Arnett. Council members, is there discussion or questions? Thank you, Ms. Gordon.
Though it doesn't say this in here, but I assume, I'm making an assumption now. It appears someplace else. When you say by donating finished lots with infrastructure, it doesn't say to whom. So is the implication, or is it to the housing department, housing agency?
It would be to the county, yes.
To the county of Hawaii, not necessarily to the housing agency, right?
Not necessarily so. You know, to be honest with you, now that you brought that up, there probably should be some clarification with regard to this as to whom they should be donated to. Because from, excuse me, from a practicality standpoint, it may be that these should be donated to organizations like Habitat for Humanity that can build homes that are much cheaper and easier, or those people that certainly are in the income levels that need these homes. So clarification is probably required.
Okay. I'm not so sure donating our housing requirements to Habitat, although it's a good organization, directly to them. I don't know that that's a good idea. It seems to me that they're fulfilling the county code. They should be donating to the housing agency because it's affordable. And then what we do with it, what you do with it beyond that, you know, if you want to work with Habitat or a contractor like, I won't mention his name, but who does a lot of our housing for affordability, something like that. But that would be under the jurisdiction of the department. But I do think it needs a little clarification. The other thing, the definition of finished lots. I know that means streets, gutters, sidewalks, and sewer connections and water connections, but it doesn't say that. Is there someplace in chapter 11 that defines a finished lot as being those things?
No.
Okay, do we need some clarification on what a finished lot is?
I believe we do, and I also believe that the clarification needs to specifically state to whom these lots are to be donated.
Right.
Per your
Okay.
original.
So two things, to whom, and also what a finished lot entails. Okay, so I'm gonna request that the maker of the resolution maybe deal with Steve about that later, because I think this is a really good thing and we should do it. I just would like to make sure it's tight. Thank you.
Question. Would you like us to hold this in committee and my staff will vote for it, or would you want to submit an amendment, or do you want us to move it on to council and do it there?
I have no problem with having it move on to council.
Yeah, I feel like we can move it to council today and we'll work together to improve it.
That's fine.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Any other discussion?
Honestly, I'm going to oppose it when moved on to council before it's corrected, so I prefer that be a voice vote.
Mr. Cook, can you just take a vote on Bill 189?
Ms. Ford?
Aye.
Mr. Ligon?
Aye.
Mr. Kanuha?
Aye.
Mr. Kern?
Aye.
Mr. Onishi? Ms. Poindexter?
Aye.
Ms. Willie? Mr. Yoshimoto?
Aye.
Chair Yup?
Aye.
Chair Yup, you have 7 ayes, 1 no, and 1 absent.
Thank you very much. Bill 189 will move to council.
Madam Chair. Move to approve. Second.
It's been moved by Mr. Kern, second by Mr. Kanuha. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, we're adjourned.
Thank you all very much.